I'm glad. Shoot, that's a blessing, man. Able to still do it and have fun doing it, man. You know, that's why it's like, yo, this stuff, it's timeless, man. Like music, it becomes therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whether you blow up doing it or not, well, man, you just do it till the wheels fall off. Cause it makes you feel good. It gets you through life. It keeps you young. You know what I'm saying?
This track is mad too.
Word
What
up.
else is there to talk about? I rapped about a lot. My sister said I made it out. Feel like I'm back up on the block. I thinking up the plot and now I'm sticking to the clock. The way they killing rappers, I'm just trying to keep from getting shit. The mission was to get some recognition. Now I'm thinking otherwise. Maybe be the television instead of being televised. Just a thought. Get money quietly and then the boards. Thinking move like I do before them feelings get caught. No remorse. Had them scared to step up off the porch. Knuckle game official, mandatory in Newburgh, New York. And I ain't one to brag about the glory on the court. Just telling my story, so ignore me or give applause. Normally been the boss, is woven up in my cloth. My life been a bitch, I've chosen to stay involved with. If you ain't in it, I got a reason, don't start shit. Misunderstandings can leave a nigga under carpets. Talking ain't my thing, I just like to rhyme. Catch me outside.
Welcome to Deeper Than Bars. I'm No L. This my boy DJ Headbussa. You know what it is. Yes, sir. We here in the 813 in Tampa, and please tell the people who you are, my guy.
Oh, you already know what it is. Your boy Hyfa, aka Hyfa Tha Prospect, down here in Tampa, by way of Newburgh, New York.
Oh, you heard
Yeah.
by way of Newburgh, New York. So obviously we already know you ain't from the city. So tell us, what brought you to the city?
I came down here first in 2007 to go to recording art school. So straight out of high school, I went to Pace University up in New York. Played football there for 5 years. Graduated. Then '06. Um, I didn't really have a plan after school, so summer of '06, I got contacted by International Academy of Design and Technology down here.
Okay.
It don't exist no more, but I graduated before they perished, so I got my
Oh, you
degree.
heard my boy. He said he graduated.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot. That's a word that we don't hear a lot. Now I'm saying.
facts.
So my boy
So-
graduated. So congratulate that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yes, sir.
you. So then, January '07, I came down here to go to school. So '07 to '09, I was going to school. That's when I first started performing on the streets of Tampa and stuff. So by the time I graduated in '09, my plan was always to go back home. But I ain't, so I went home, but things didn't, I had already made connections down here and things wasn't going the way I needed to go at home. So I was like, man, let me come down here. So I came back down here in 2010 and been down
Welcome to
here.
Tampa, brother. Shit,
Already
we
know,
welcome
man. I've
to
been
have you
there.
here. Shit, welcome out to the
Already,
city.
you already,
So
man.
let me ask you a question. So at what age did you know that you realized that you're really good at doing this rap shit and music?
Man, I started when I was 14,
Mm.
and at the time, it wasn't real. I was playing football, so my dream was always football. You know what I'm saying? So when I started rapping, I didn't realize I was going to really get into it because growing up, I always was like, man, I don't know how they come up with songs like consistently like that. So when I started, it was really just it was for fun, but I was just naturally good at it, and then I just kept getting better and better. So shoot, I was always hearing like other people telling me that I was good, but I didn't realize I was that good myself until
You tested yourself.
like I really,
Okay.
it's hard to, like it's all messed together so much for me because like hip hop has always been part of my life. I grew up in it as a fan. Even when I started doing it, I still was a fan. So I didn't realize like when I started, my dream was still football. So I didn't realize what was happening when it was happening. So I would say when I was in college, I started out part of a rap group. So when I got in college, that's when I really got serious with it because I was like, yo, if I replace football with anything, it'll be music. So probably, yeah, when I was in college, probably sophomore year in college.
Now you speaking on football now.
Yeah.
We down south now. We in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Big football state. So
Oh, yeah.
from New York, like explain how is the football up there in New York? Like really,
It's-
more hooping.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
like, how did you like football of all the sports up north?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
well, shoot, that's another thing that's been part of my life for my whole life because Newburgh, New York is an hour above New York City. So I feel like football in Newburgh is probably different than even New York City because New York City is like big hooping
Like,
in
yeah,
New York
that
City. Yeah, it's
grass,
just
we
not.
got
That's
to
what I'm
play
saying.
that.
Like it's less.
Not
It's
being
probably
funny,
less.
but
You know what I mean? I
I get
can't.
what you're
I
saying though. I get what you're
Word,
saying.
like I can't speak directly for New York City, even though I got a lot of family in Brooklyn and everything. But somebody that was living there every day could tell you better. But from the outside looking in, I think that there's not as many. There's football in New York City. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as big as hooping. So in Newburgh, we just was all I was always playing two-hand touch in the streets. And then my father, he's from Brooklyn, but he moved to Buffalo when I was a kid. So Buffalo's a second home to me. So I was playing football like two-hand touch in Buffalo even more. Like when I went up there every day,
Okay.
we would like, and it was big to the point where like people would be looking out of the windows. It'd be the kids playing on the streets, but the grown-ups would be in the windows looking and watching us. So if I caught an interception and ran a touchdown, I hear my auntie like, "Go Daniel, go Daniel." So when I started playing football when I was in like the 6th grade. I was 11.
Okay.
Right.
So it was just a natural transition. You know what I'm saying?
So
So that's where the prospect come from? From
Nah,
football? Is it
nope.
football
yeah,
related
because
or just...
we gotta ask about the name.
Yo, it's
Hyfa Tha
funny.
Prospect. Because you don't hear that too often.
Yeah,
Not like at all. So
son, honestly, that was just a toss up. Like I started my name is really my last name is Hyfa. So Hyfa comes from that.
Okay.
So I was just Hyfa. And when I was in college, I took business administration. So I did a business plan. We had to make up a business that we wanted to run. So my business was a studio, a clothing store that had a studio in it. And the clothing store was it was a clothing, it was a design
right, design
like a brand.
your brand, yeah.
So I just made up #1 prospect. So I just made it up. So
So
when
you
I
just replaced #1 prospect
yeah
to Hyfa Tha Prospect.
yeah
Hey,
like
you know what? Can't nobody knock on it. Like on some real
it
shit.
just
Can't
stuck.
nobody knock on it.
Like
'Cause
my
you've been
name
doing
is
it for so long. So I
yeah.
mean, and it's been working for you. So like, all right. So you recently did a show where Cassidy was a headliner
Yeah,
at
yeah.
at a performance you were at.
Yeah.
How was that? Like,
Oh, it was dope because
Yeah.
Cassidy been coming down here consistently for a few years now. So that's probably like the fourth, the third or fourth time I opened up for Cassidy.
okay.
This show was dope because usually when he come down, we'll have it'll be. I think one time he came to Celebrities when it was still open. He came to SD Banquet Hall a couple times, so it was always like performing events, performing venues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This time it was at uh goodness gracious, Angel Soto,
Okay.
his media
Okay.
lounge,
Yeah.
Benton Media Lounge. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't. Benton Media Lounge. So that was a more intimate spot. It was smaller, and it turned out good. Like it turned out real good. Before I ain't gonna lie, beforehand I was like, damn, I don't know if it's gonna get too crowded in here. You know what I'm saying? But it was crowded, but it was just a real hip hop vibe. You know what I'm saying? All love.
And we love that hip hop vibe. I'm just letting y'all
Yeah.
know this is deeper than bars, but we get to know the artist a lot deeper than everything.
Word
Y'all
up.
already know what it is. So,
Facts.
quick little question. So, outside of yourself, who would you say is your favorite MC?
Man, Nas and Rakim is my two top MCs of all time. Like that,
Okay.
off the like straight up. And then like my top five, I be shifting it around because it's so hard to have a top five, man.
Yes, it
It's
is.
too hard, but heavy influences, Nas, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? CL Smooth, you know what I mean? Like
That's a
those,
gem for y'all.
yeah,
Y'all don't even
like
know. That's a gem for y'all.
those are and Most Def, like these are Method Man, the whole Wu Tang, but Method Man, um, oh man, yeah, it's just so many, bro. But
Okay.
but my top two, Nas and Rakim.
All right. So as far as your the content in your music, what is the message that you're actually trying to deliver to your audience?
Man, my music now it's like it's life experience. you know, that I put into my music. The message is just we only human, really. Like I got a project that with Mad Smooth produced the whole project. It's called Only
Shout out to
Human.
Mad Smooth, that's my
Mad
guy.
Smooth, word.
Yes, sir.
And it's called Only Human. It dropped back in 2000, I think it was 2019 or 2018, I think. And that project is like I get real vulnerable in the project. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing crazy, but
Man,
it's
Smoke
like
Tracks kind of has a way of bringing that out of you. Like, I
yeah,
ain't not gonna
yeah,
lie.
for real.
No hate, man, Smooth. I love you to death. But yeah, what he's saying is true. Like, yeah. You just
Facts,
got a
yo.
way to bring some of that kind of stuff out of artists. And you know what? That's good for
Exactly.
you, bro. I'm
Word.
proud of you, brother.
Word.
I so love that.
And that's the message. It's like just being yourself, really. Like you know, everybody got different experiences and different personalities and stuff like that. Whoever, and we as artists, we inherit a responsibility because kids is always in tune to what's going on in hip hop. So whether we like it or not, they gonna follow what they hear. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. All day long.
R.I.P. to my Aunt Annie. You in a better place now in amongst family. Give my love to Jamel and the Aunt Betty. Aunt Mariel, I love you. I was not ready. Life's heavy. I'm living in my space. They don't gotta give me nothing. Whatever's mine, I'ma take. I promise to be great and elevate what I make. Higher level, never settle and keep a smile on
Show
my
me a lot of
face.
love. So I'm always gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna have some type of bar, some lyricism.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I bring.
So, as far as collaborations have gone upon your projects, because I mean, you got a few of them out there already that
Yeah.
everybody can listen to and all that.
Mhm,
And
yep.
out of the ones that you got out there to listen to, what can you say is like the one that actually, you know what, resonates more as to your message in a whole?
Collaborations. Oh, over the years, dang, that's a good question. Cause some collaborations they haven't even come out.
Right.
That I
I
did.
did my homework. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm just let y'all know I do my homework. Okay, we do our homework over here at Deeper Than Bars. This is why it's called Deeper Than Bars, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that.
This
Y'all
one,
know.
this one's not even gonna be one. I can't. It's not one answer. Like because I didn't collaborated with Kino. Rest in peace, my brother Kino. M16 me, Kino M16 on the song.
Okay.
Me and Gino did a song, A Lot to Say. That was deep. That was a deep message. My boy L Quote, he was on my on the Only Human
Okay.
project.
So you got a wide spectrum of artists
Word.
that like
I got
cap.
songs with Laz that didn't come out yet.
Shout out to
You know what I'm
Laz
saying?
too.
Yeah, shout man, Laz, that's my guy. And then Justin Phineas, that's the most recent collab I did. Justin Phineas, my this track
was
called
that?
Dope. That's dope. I like that one because he was singing on the hook. The hook was already done actually when I got the beat. Mad Smooth produced that. He had the hook already.
Man,
I
you
just
gotta
wrote
stop
the
hopping on
verses.
everybody's shit, man. So you can't be making great music all the time. You
Man,
gotta let
listen.
somebody else get some too, okay,
That-
man? But keep doing what you're doing, all right, man. Smooth. We ain't mad at you though.
Facts. But that one, I like that one because it's some hip hop. It's on the hip hop tip, but he's singing on the hook.
Okay.
He killed the hook, yo. Like
When can we hear
it's
it?
out now. It's on all
out
streaming
now?
platforms.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Go ahead and let the
Called
people
Dope.
know one more time what your name is, where we can reach you at, your
Oh,
social
yeah,
media and all that.
Man,
Go ahead, have
Hyfa.
your commercial. This is it, man. Let's do it.
Hyfa, aka Hyfa Tha Prospect. You can find me. You could go if you Google Hyfa Tha Prospect. Everything comes up. I'm on all streaming platforms. My IG is HYFA_THA_prospect. I'm always on there. I'm always drop. Anytime I drop new music, I always premiere it on Instagram and on Facebook. You know what I mean? So, but if you Google Hyper the Prospect, all my handles come up. And I got a single dropping this Friday.
I heard it.
Talking ain't my thing. Cause everybody, when I perform, one of the first things I always say is, yo, my name, I go by the name of Hyfa, aka Hyper the Prospect. I don't do much talking, I just like to rhyme, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've been, you know what I'm saying? So talking is not really my thing, unless I'm interviewing or something like that. I'm really like reserved. So, but yo, check that out, man. Mad Smooth produced it. You know what I mean?
Man, you all
But we
over
got,
the place, man.
yeah, we got more
we
stuff.
appreciate you coming out, brother.
I appreciate
Pleasure
y'all,
having you
man.
here, man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate y'all, yo.
I
Definitely.
know what it is.
It's blood, sweat, and tears I put into this. I'm proving the killer Judas, coolest influence, impacting the movement amongst the foolish. I've been into it, something like a vet. Who's the truest? The one demanding respect? Or the teacher's pet? Loosen up, never. The toughest of my endeavors is to change the climate. I'm a lion, ruffling the feathers. You can play Goliath. I've been dying to David, something wanting rap to get you rich so bad, but gave it nothing. I'm a starving artist that kept a plate in the oven. Y'all ain't taking nothing from me other than pain and suffering. Ain't it something? I've been staying relevant just by giving you substance. Don't fuck up your intelligence. I'm the element they missed in your science class. Silent killer, road the riches, I'm flying past. Cold and vicious, not to mention my prior past. I made a name off rap, y'all been singing on wiretaps. If you ain't built for the streets, then stay aboard from black. I walk amongst the elite and never sold the pack. Scroll of facts, I'm highly regarded. Chose a path that a chosen few would walk through. Better know the math. I'm more than what I say I am. Modest to a fault, think before you play with them. Product of a fighting family, but don't label them. My intellect is high enough to intercept the label wins. Recouping at its finest, top tier level rhyming. Right place, better timing. Realer recognizing. Money talk, direct deposit. Take a loss, trust the process. That's how you build your profits. And I ain't here to deal with nonsense. Don't come to me with nothing unless it'll fill my pockets. Got it? I'm lyrically locked in. The best kept secret, you now know me as top 10. Best kept secret, you now know me as top 10. Yeah.